Guys, bring your chair closer because the kind news wey we dey hear right now from the palace of Ned Nwoko from his mansion no be small one. Hey, they say Laila, who have been quiet all this while, don dey burst out. As in, she don dey open her mouth. Maybe as she come see say Regina dey fight for her own freedom right now, she want to use the same opportunity to fight for her own freedom because Regina said allegedly that wetin dey pass inside this man hand if no be say she be stubborn girl on her own, say this man for don turn am to rag, and na so he dey do to all these other wives and they have been keeping quiet. But she said no, this old man will not subdue her into forgetting her career and forgetting who she is, and that is why there is problem. Right now, it's beginning to look like Laila have seen that with the way things are going, Regina will come back and become booze due to the fact that Ned will not want to mess with her again. So she wants to use the same opportunity to also get her own freedom. They said Laila have decided to expose Ned's deepest dark secret. Allegedly, oh, allegedly. Don't forget that I do not live with them. And they said Regina and the mother were in shock. You know that when Regina left, Laila was all over Ned. Ned was all over Laila. Right now, Laila is trying to make us understand that. You see that thing they were doing there? Ned was just using her to pepper Regina. You know, but as time goes on, because of the fact that he is always who he is, certain words where they come out from his mouth is what they say. Laila said no, she's not going to keep taking this from this man. It's high time she speak out. Maybe this will make him to change or give them some level of freedom in that marriage. Right now, according to what they hear, they say Laila have come out to say that, you see, Regina did not in any way cheat Ned Nwoko. That did not happen. That he was just making it up just to paint Regina black or to make Regina to run back to him. That nobody will even try it with him. Nobody will even try to cheat on Ned. Because when Ned wanted to marry her, as in marry Laila, according to the news, allegedly they said Ned told her that she is going to be Ned's last wife. Remember that Ned have come out on social media to let us know that all his wife know that he can marry another person at any time because he's a polygamist, that even Regina, they all know. But Laila is now saying that these are all lies, that when Ned wanted to marry her, you know Ned already have 4 wives before he got married to Laila, that he told Laila that she is going to be his last wife. And I don't doubt it. You know why I don't doubt it? Men can be so deceptive, especially when they want to marry you and they wanted you by all means. So, he promised Laila that Laila is going to be his last wife. And that is why they say Laila now agreed to marry him. Then, if you check what we they hear that time, it was everywhere, Laila. They said even the 4th wife left him. 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, they all left because of the way he was treating them. Then Laila was the apple of his eyes. Laila was everything to him. Even the other wife, they were all peppered with Laila, you know. And Laila was thinking that, yes, so she's the last bus stop, not knowing that Ned will just get tired of her when the time comes. They said it was few years into the marriage. The next thing Laila noticed is Ned coming home with a girl, which is Regina. And they say Ned called her because right at that moment, it was just her. The 4th wife is sometimes visiting. These other ones, you hardly see them, you know. The only thing that Ned collected their children, and that is why you will always see their children, but you will not see the wives. But Laila, they said she was the only one around. So when Ned brought Regina home and introduced Regina, Laila said she was shattered because that is not what Ned promised her, you know. And she became angry. Yes, she became angry because if you guys notice, during that period, it was always gbas between Laila and Ned due to the fact that what he is doing is not what he promised her, you know. So, and at that point, she said Regina came in, and when she noticed that it wasn't Regina's fault, it was Ned's fault. After all, Regina did not approach him. It was him who approached Regina's mother, and they arranged Regina for him. So they said Laila, in as much as she was angry, she was trying to be friends with Regina. And at first, it was looking like they became a little bit closer, you know. Because one thing I noticed about Regina is that Regina is a lovely soul. As in, she likes to accommodate people where she is so loving. And anyone around her, she used to bring them closer. But you know that no matter how good you are as a woman, you can never be a good woman to your co-wife, especially when you guys are sharing the same man. And a man who does not know how to coordinate many wives and not emphasizing on one more than the others. Yes, because for a man to be a polygamist and there will be a little bit peace in his home, he will learn to coordinate the whole wives. He will learn to manage the situation. And not when you marry new one, you forgot the old ones as if they are no longer women. Ha. So it was at that point they said, before you know it, Regina, Panel started dumping Laila. Everything about Laila is now forgotten, and it's all about Regina this, Regina that. And before you know it, they say Regina started looking down on Laila, started challenging Laila and all of that. And that was when Laila became so angry and decided to leave the marriage. Remember when she left after so much fight? Then, during that period, it was all about Regina and Paned. Regina, Paned. Even when they were having problems, she even expected Regina to kind of intervene. But you know that that is not possible. This is polygamy, no matter how you are seeing it. Then Laila, when she find out that that oath, and this girl made some, this according to this gist now, they say Laila said something about that oath, that you see this first, second, third, fourth wife, that Paned did not make them take any oath, the same way he did for Laila and Regina. Reason the moment he started making them to take oath is because of the way that these ones are leaving him, because of his attitude. They said he is so saucy. The way he talks to people, especially his wives, he always make them look so as under his feet. You know, something of that nature. So they always leave him. He decided to imbibe this act of making them to take an oath. And Laila said, despite all he tried to snipe out of that oath to move on with her life, everywhere she goes, they will tell her that that oath is very strong. You know that Morocco people, they do their own black magic and all of that. They say she tried, and she noticed that that oath is very strong. It is going to be very difficult for her to snipe out of it. And that is why she returned back. So this issue of making them take an oath is such that they will not leave him, because he believes so much in that oath that even this one that Regina is doing, I don't want, that with time, she will run back home due to that oath. The issue of Regina cheated on him, he's going to do DNA, that all of those things are just a way of covering up, that Regina cannot cheat on Paned. According to what we are hearing, that she can never cheat on Paned. Regina might decide to be stubborn, leave the house, do anything, but you see, going to bed with another man, that she will not try it because of that oath. That even she cannot try it. If you do any other thing, but going to bed with any man, that is one thing you can never do because of that oath. So this issue of Regina do this, do that, they say Laila is saying that Paned is just making it up to cover up, instead of him to mellow down, to calm down and beg Regina. Because one, he lied to Regina, telling Regina that you are going to be my last wife, the same way he did to Laila. And right now, he is telling the world on social media that even Regina know that he is going to marry another person. Anyways, I don't think if Regina have known that Paned will marry another person, she would want to continue with that marriage. In as much as a lot of people are saying, because of money, she might do with this, that. I don't believe it, because we all know how young and vibrant that Regina is when she got married to Paned. So when I hear this one, I say, I don't doubt it. Men, men, hey, you go to trust men. Anyway, trust men at your own peril. I know some men will come for me, but I know what I'm saying. It's okay, let me say some men, okay? So my people, that is what we are hearing. They say Laila have come out to let us know that Regina did not cheat and cannot cheat on Paned as long as she is still under that oath, unless they have tried to remove that oath without Paned consent or without Paned knowing it. Anyways, that is what we heard. Oh, don't forget that they are all alleged information making rounds on social media. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel, follow my page, and share this video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.